Okay, I want to ask you a simple question. It might even feel a little unsettling. Just be honest with yourself.
Go on, try to recall it. Just the number. If you're anything like me, your mind just went completely blank, right? You probably thought something like, why would I know that? It's in my phone. And that thought right there, that's where this whole story really begins.
You know, there's actually a name for that feeling. It's called digital amnesia. It's this strange new world we're living in, where we don't really remember the information itself anymore. Instead, we've just gotten really good at remembering where to find the information. We know the address, but not what's inside the house.
So let's really think about this shift for a second. We've basically turned our brains from this rich internal library, packed with knowledge, into little more than a phone book for Google. And this amazing convenience, this power to look up anything, anytime, well, it's coming at a hidden and pretty heavy cost.
Now, this isn't just a hunch or a feeling. Nope, it's a well-documented scientific phenomenon. Let's actually dig into the science of how our brains are being physically rewired by all this technology.
So back in 2011, scientists at Columbia University identified something they called the Google effect. Their research showed that when we know a piece of information is just a quick search away, our brain basically says, why bother? It doesn't do the hard work of actually storing that info in our long-term memory. It just remembers the path to get there.
And that points to this huge fundamental shift. Our brain is literally evolving. It's going from being a hard drive, a place where we store our knowledge and experiences, and it's turning into a search engine, just a simple interface for pulling data from somewhere else.
Let me give you an analogy. Picture your brain as a busy office desk. Real creativity, those amazing aha moments, they happen when different files, different ideas, just kind of randomly bump into each other right there on your desk. It's messy, it's spontaneous, and it's exactly where new ideas are born.
So what happens when that desk is completely empty, when all those valuable files are neatly tucked away in some massive faraway warehouse we call the internet? Well, you don't get any of those happy accidents, no spontaneous collisions of ideas. The desk just stays clean, sterile, and we start to lose that incredible ability to connect the dots in new and surprising ways.
And this is the really crucial part. This goes so much deeper than just forgetting a phone number. The efficiency we've gained is coming with some pretty profound hidden costs to our most important cognitive skills.
I mean, just think about GPS. We used to build these incredible mental maps of our neighborhoods, our cities. We'd notice landmarks. We'd understand how streets connected. And now? Now we just stare at a little blue dot on a screen. We're literally outsourcing our spatial intelligence. This is happening all over, and it's creating a world where we have access to an ocean of knowledge, but our understanding is only about a centimeter deep. We don't really wrestle with topics anymore to truly get them.
This really raises the ultimate question, something the U.S. memory champion Joshua 4 puts so perfectly. See, our memories aren't just data points. They are the literal building blocks of our identity. They shape our intuition, our wisdom, our very sense of who we are. So if we start outsourcing all of that, what's actually left of us? Okay, so is the answer to just smash our phones and go live in the woods? No, of course not. The solution is much more interesting. It's about consciously changing our relationship with information, about going from being a passive consumer to an active cultivator.
The whole goal here is to shift from just mindlessly consuming data to actively cultivating knowledge. It's about making a conscious choice about what's important enough to truly own, to make a real part of you, instead of just bookmarking it for a later that never comes.
So here are 3 super simple exercises you can start. First, the brain first rule. Next time you have a question, before you grab your phone, just give your brain 30 seconds to actually struggle with it. That struggle is the workout. Second, try some pointless memorization. Seriously, a line from a poem, a recipe, anything. Just remind your brain what it's capable of. And third, tap into the power of storytelling. The absolute best way to make information stick is to try and explain it to somebody else.
You see, it all comes down to this one simple truth. Our brain is a muscle. And just like any other muscle in your body, any ability that we don't actively use, we will eventually lose.
We're at this incredible moment in history where we're basically choosing which of our cognitive muscles we're going to let weaken.
So I'll just leave you with this final question. Your memory, your creativity, your ability to think deeply, these are your most precious assets. In this age of infinite convenience, are you going to actively choose to strengthen them, or are you going to let them fade away? The choice really is yours.